into a spoken word show, and now I want to go to every one. Not really, because I'm a germaphobe right now with COVID. But if it was like normal times, I can't tell you how you just opened my eyes to something that is needed and wonderful and fantastic. And also, I've been watching you on here. I don't always text in, but the way you're mentoring other people and other young people and promoting, and your friend that just did a poem, that was amazing. He was great. So, I mean, just to think that there'd be a whole evening of that sounds like the best evening. So if you're not afraid and you're watching this, and I encourage everybody, you got to buy a ticket, because as fantastic as it was watching him on Ellen and watching the repeats of AGT, watching Brandon live, there's a feeling in the room that you don't get through this filter.
Very different experience. Well, ask
because
somebody who wants to say
what you speak about, real and truth, and when you're there in person, real and truth is palpable.
Facts. I got somebody who wants to say hi.
Okay. Oh, hi. Hi. In lieu of a mask, that's what I do. I wear a pacifier, because that way I'm still protected and I'm not breathing anything in. Oh, she's beautiful. You are stunning. That's what life's all about. Hi. 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 Hi.
Her name's Aaliyah. She just turned 8 months old not too long ago.
Wow, Aaliyah. Yeah, wow, Aaliyah turned 8 months. I'm going to be 65 this month. So, Aaliyah, enjoy it, man. Brandon, it goes so fast. It seems like I had a baby girl like that who now has her own babies. Who are you handing her to? Is your wife there?
Yes.
Hi, Howie.
Hi. How proud are you, young lady? How proud are you of your husband?
I'm so proud of him.
You're like my wife. You don't like to be on camera?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
She's like,
hey, I see you posted. You're a beautiful lady. He's a lucky guy.
Thank you.
Anyway, I just am so excited about this. People ask me all the time. I do a lot of press, and they go, I've been doing it for 11 years on the show, and they go, what is your most exciting moments? And I always talk about Brandon, because he brought, not only was he great at what he was, but he brought something that nobody had seen before, at least on, linear mainstream television. I know that a community of spoken word, and I've seen them posted in clubs and things like that, but I've never gone. And it's just amazing. And they had, didn't they have Def Comedy Jam on for, I think I turned it on for a little bit. That used to be on HBO. Do you remember that?
Yeah, Def Poetry
Not the
Jam.
Comedy Jam. Wasn't there Def Poetry Jam too?
Yep, hosted by Most Def.
Yeah. So I remember it, but it didn't really engage me, not like you did.
And especially since like HBO at that time was such an exclusive thing, not many people actually had HBO and access to it. So
I didn't really get a chance to talk to you. Why were you inspired by rap battles and comedy? You told someone asking you what you should do, and you said that's what I watched. And that other young kid was amazing too. To see you,
quiet kid.
Well, you do. You're a teacher, right?
Yes, love that.
That you said grew. He was great. How old was that kid?
He just turned 19.
Oh my God! So you're inspiring the future. So what do you get from comedy and rap battles?
So comedy, I study y'all timing, man, because your guys' ability to be able to build tension with either space and pauses, or the way that you lead and build up a story is absolutely phenomenal in a storytelling fashion that spoken word also utilizes. We just break the tension differently. We can break it with humor, but also we can break it with drama or joy or something else, right?
Well, that's the thing, the punchline. If you want to hit the punchline and your timing's off, they won't respond the same. But that's another thing that I noticed about you, and I would think you're probably one of the best actors I've ever seen, because these are more than words. It's also the way you acted, and almost like a dancer too. It's also choreographed.
Yep.
Like I remember your mom,
I built all of that out to fill in the motions.
But I saw the cell phone, and I saw the, everything that you do. You're just a great. Did you study acting?
Not yet, no.
I don't know if you aspire to be an actor, but I think that that's going to be part of your future too. I think people are going to want to see you perform.
Well, I'm knocking on some doors right now for it, hopefully. So we're trying to make that work.
Well, you got good management.
Factual.
Yeah.
And
All
then
right.
in terms of studying battle rap, they are some of the best writers I've ever seen be able to do like double entendres and metaphors and schemes. So like I study them not necessarily for their content, but to see how they structure and write. Because for me, the performance end, I just have to be me and the performance will come through. But the learning how to become a better writer, that's the part where it was like, man, like
Sometimes on battle rap, isn't it improvised? Sometimes on battle rap, don't they improvise on those
most certainly.
battle? Right. So do you ever improvise poetry?
Oh, most certainly. Actually, at most shows, I'll actually ask the audience for three words, and then another person for a theme, and then I'll like freestyle a whole 4-minute poem for them.
That's you do that in the live acts. I gotta come
Yep.
see you. I gotta come see you. That's even more
And
exciting. So now you engage the audience.
something you would never know is on one of my poems, I actually messed up and freestyled like 6 lines in there on AGT.
On AGT? On
Yep.
which one?
The one for my dad.
Are you serious?
Yep.
You are the consummate performer because there is no. I'm sitting there, and what people don't know, even though we had the virtual audience there, I mean, we were really in a vacuum.
Yep.
You know, we're sitting there in a room where there's nobody, so it's just the three of us and you. The cameras are kind of like behind the wall, and then we had that wall of audience, but we don't hear anything. So I'm just so focused on you, even more than you would be in a club, and I didn't see it. So that's another testament to. I'm surprised you didn't tell us that. It wouldn't have hurt you, and you didn't need any more help because you were a winner. But that's a great piece of information.
Yeah, nah. I mean, for me, the biggest thing is just being able to let the audience, since nobody knows the poems, it's like, cool, if I need to.
Improvising. There, you just broke.
Yep, my uncle called. But nah, like
But
my ability to
that comes out of you. The fact that just comes out of you naturally with, listen, I'm somebody that loves preparation, and the fact that you put the kind of work and effort into writing and tooling and figuring out and choreographing and figuring out how you're going to present it is incredibly beyond impressive. But the fact that, and I know this from comedy, that something live can go wrong in your own mind, and then you can just tweak it where 5 people sitting in the audience within arm's length at a socially distant can't tell is even more impressive.
Thank you, man.
Like I didn't see you go blank and oh shit. You know what I mean? It was just smooth. Wow. Did your wife know?
You have to get to a point. My wife hasn't. Nobody knew because so another thing that people didn't know, that poem was originally like 4.5 minutes. I edited that poem down to 3 minutes 2 days before I performed it. So I memorized it in 2 days.
That's amazing. That really is. People don't, and it's exciting for me to watch people come on here with you and go, well, I want to do something different that's never been done on AGT. I saw the young lady who won. Yeah, just do it. Nike had the best philosophy. We all got to live by Nike. Just do it. Anyway, love what you do. I love who you are. I hope I get an opportunity to at least come out and see you live or work one day. If you need me for anything, I'm always here for you. You have a beautiful family. Stay safe and stay doing whatever it is you do, because whatever you do has been a great inspiration for other people, including myself.
Thank
so
you,
I'm
man.
sure I bet you're going to be in movies and TV and writing for others, along with, listen, never give up being on stage yourself because you're mesmerizing. But I think you can do anything you set your mind to.
Appreciate it.
All right.
And I haven't forgotten, man. I still owe you dinner. So next time when it's all socially distant, I got you.
I have not eaten since you told me that. I'm just waiting. The first dinner I have will be intermittent eating. Here, not so much. I won't eat till 2021. I'll talk to you later, buddy.
Adios.
Bye.
And that's how cool Mr. Howie Mandel is. That is exactly how cool Mr. Howie Mandel is. Couldn't even yeah, I'm going out on that note.